It's about to get spooky. Hey guys, it's Jess from She's the Posh. Welcome back, and today we're having a little bit of Halloween fun. I have Googled and searched all the realms of the internet to find 10 of the ugliest designer bags that I thought I could find. Basically, I just Googled ugly designer bags and then these popped up and I picked 10. I make videos every Wednesday and Sunday, all designer and fashion related. I love sharing with you all my tips and tricks. If that is something you're into, please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, I thought this would be a lot of fun. It was fun for me to look up these bags, but since we are getting close to Halloween, I thought I would just look on the internet and find some scary things, and I would make this a short little Halloween series. So I've decided to pick 10 of the ugliest, scary designer handbags that I found through a Google search. I will also have all the links to these bags where I found them, so the bloggers and people get all the credit down below, so I will post that for you. And then I also plan to do 10 of the ugliest designer shoes, and I also want to do 10 of the ugliest designer fashion trends. So yeah, it's going to be fun, spooky, scary, but also fashion related. These are not in any particular order, but I found an Hermes bag. I thought we'd start with Hermes. Let's pick on them a little bit. So this Hermes bag that I think is ugly and hideous and a travesty to Hermes fashion house is the Kim Kardashian. Her Hermes HAC bag that she got custom painted by a famous artist. And you look at this, I know it's art, I know it's one of a kind and all that stuff, but I'd rather have, there's fashion art and then there's art that belongs on your wall. I don't feel like you should put the two together. I was never a fan of the Louis Vuitton one they did where they had the famous artist pieces on the bag. It's just not for me. I do think fashion is art. There's art for your walls. I just don't like the two together. And this is not particularly a piece that I find beautiful. So it's a no for me. And it kind of scares me that this was a bag that a really expensive bag that got painted. So ugly. Next, we have a Chanel bag. And this Chanel bag, I don't know what the person was thinking when they designed this bag. I just think they thought, oh, people like our clothes and they like our bags. And they put them together. Again, a lot of these are concepts where people like this, people like that, let's put it together. And that's not always a good thing. It can be a scary thing. This is called the Chanel Girl Bag, I believe, and it looks like one of the famous Chanel blazers that they have, their suit jackets, things with the buttons, but it's a handbag, and it's not even a nice handbag, and this bag probably costs over thousands of dollars. And when I would see this, and I saw it on the secondhand sites and all that stuff, I'm like, this is hideous. I have no idea what someone was thinking. It was just a concept that I don't know how some of these things become bags. Can someone explain to me, this is ugly, right? You guys see this is ugly. And I don't remember ever seeing anyone carry these except seeing pictures of it. So yeah, this is, again, do not put the two together. You have people like this, people like that. People don't necessarily want them together. Yes, they want a Chanel bag with the blazer, but they don't want the bag blazer, okay? The next bag was one of the first ones that popped up, and I don't even remember ever seeing this bag. It is so hideous, but it is a Louis Vuitton bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Goat Hair Transiberian bag. It is the Louis Vuitton It bag. It just looks like Cousin It. Again, how did this get off the concept floor? Yes, I could see this as a therapy bag. I could see this as something that you might want to pet. I could see this as, instead of a lap dog, if you're allergic to dogs, but you want that comfort, you can have this Trans-Siberian Louis Vuitton bag. I just don't understand what was happening here. Like, you would have to like brush this bag. You probably have to use conditioner. It's gonna get tangled. It's gonna be hideous. People are gonna think you're carrying a dog. The only thing I think of is when like the small dog trend was it in the early 2000s. Maybe that's why they came up with this bag. They're like, yeah, people are like carrying like little small dogs. Let's pick a handbag that kind of looks like one of these cute little small dogs. Genius. Now we have another gem from Louis Vuitton. So I can't pronounce this name. Let me see. It's called the Comme des Dragons Burnt Hole Bag. Literally, it's a bag with holes in it. It's a bag with holes in it, but not just any holes, burnt holes. So like, I don't know if someone was like, oh, like, you know, I want a hot bag, right? This is gonna be the next hot bag. Let's literally set the bag on fire. Then we're gonna put holes in it. So then all their crap falls out. Like, I don't understand. And like, I saw this bag and I was like, oh, this is ugly. So then I clicked on it and it is actually, this is even more scary because I guess this wasn't a very common bag. And it's on the Farfetch site, like for like pre-loved for $14,000. Almost $15,000. Wait, it's $14,896. Almost a $15,000 bag that is called Burnt Holes. Burnt Holes. Guys, this bag is hot. It's literally on fire. Does anyone remember this bag? I don't even remember this bag coming out. Like literally coming out, you know, because all their shit was coming out. Oh my gosh. Now we have a beautiful gem that you could actually purchase right now from Dolce & Gabbana. Remember them? So Dolce has this over $5,000 beautiful straw bag. It's a straw bag over $5,000. And it just looks like an arts and crafts situation. This just looks like something like people just was like, oh, let's put this together. Oh, let's put some, like, we have these little frou-frous. Like, this looks like something I could make in arts and crafts because that's my kind of quality work right there. Put some pom-poms on it. Let's put all this stuff and let's put a $5,000 price tag on it, guys. Like this, there's nothing cute about this. This looks like something you could just get at Kmart or Target, and it's not even something anyone would want to carry. I don't understand. Who are these people that are buying these bags? Like, obviously they're creating it for someone. Can you explain to me the person that would be rocking this bag? I guess the same person that would catch their bag on fire for fashion. Guys, seriously, pom-poms and everything. And it's over $5,000. I think that's the reason like it reached this ugly thing, because I'm like, oh, that's ugly. But it was $5,000. I'm like, why is this $5,000? So that's why it made this list. We have another Chanel bag that's made the list. This is the Hula Hoop Chanel bag. Yes, it's a hula hoop inspired Chanel bag. Could you just imagine me coming to like pick up my son? Would this even fit my car? I don't even think this bag, because it doesn't like bend. Oh my gosh, could you just imagine me strolling in to pick up my son? I'm in the line, I'm like, oh wait, we need this. I'm like, wait, let me just get my giant hula hoop bag. Like, this has got to just be like extreme fashion. Even the model that's carrying this bag right now looks so pissed. She's like, what the F am I carrying right now? Like, why? Like, she looks so upset. And like, to even keep it on her shoulder, she literally has to like hold it because it looks like it would just completely fall off. She can't take it. She has to hold it on her shoulder. She looks so mad. Yeah, I don't even see a situation where that bag could ever do anything. Yeah, you could do a crossbody and then you could work on your abs while you're waiting. While you're waiting for your kid. Oh my gosh. Soccer practice, you know, you just, oh, it's awful. Why? Next, we have a beauty that you can have for the cheap and affordable price of $5,695. And that is the Judith Libra pizza bag with bite already taken out of it. It is a pizza bag with a bite already taken out of it bag. Yeah, guys, like this is a handbag. If you didn't know that you could get a pizza bag, now you know, with a bite out of it. I saw this bag because like they always have crazy ridiculous bags. Some of them like, oh, it's a cupcake bag. Like, you know, it's a little art piece. And you're like, oh, there's a little cupcake bag. There's little doggy bags. Like, it looks like dogs and animals and stuff. Like, I can appreciate that as art. But a pizza slice with a bite taken out. I think something was just amiss. I think what happened is literally someone was like coming up with concepts and they were eating a piece of pizza and somehow that piece of pizza got photographed in the background and somehow they're like, oh, that's brilliant. Like, or that this famous designer must want us to make a pizza bag. And so when that showed up on the concept table, they're like, oh, that's what I'm making. And they didn't realize it was just the guy's lunch. And then it ended up here on the website. True story. True story. This is a beautiful bag that you can get for the bargain price of $43,800. And that is the Louis Vuitton patchwork. So basically, they took all these pictures of Louis Vuittons and they put it on this ugly, hideous bag and they charged you almost $50,000 for this ugly monstrosity. Like that, I think that's the scariest part of all. And I think they think we're super dumb. They're like, listen, we're just going to photograph a bunch of bags. So then they took the price of each of these bags, added it up, and they're like, really? You're getting like 6 bags for one? So we're going to charge you the price of 6 bags. Bada boom. And that's how this bag was created. It's so ugly. It's so hideous. Like, I don't understand why this would ever be a thing and why anyone would ever buy it. But yet there was like pictures of some celebrities. They must have gave them to celebrities. And they also think we're so freaking dumb that we would see this ugly, hideous, disgusting bag on celebrities. And we're like, oh, that's a beautiful person. That's an ugly bag. And they were thinking it's like the hot girl concept like that would elevate the bag to be like, this is something, but it did nothing. No one likes this bag. We're not dumb, Louis Vuitton. You can't just put pictures of bags on bags and charge the price of all the bags and think that we're gonna shell out that kind of cash. We're on to you. We're on to you. Now this is a more affordable bag than I saw that popped up that you can get now. It's just a little over $1,000, guys. This is $1,395 and you could carry on your bag. That is a Heinz Ketchup Bag, guys. Heinz Ketchup. I saw this and this pops up and I'm originally from Pittsburgh. So that's where Heinz was originally from. The corporate office and all that stuff used to be in Pittsburgh until they moved because they're jerks, but Heinz. So I'm like, it's not ketchup unless it's Heinz Ketchup. So when I saw this and then I saw you could get a bag for an affordable price of only like, gosh, $1,400, under $1,500, guys. And it's sequins and it's Heinz Ketchup. So you could literally wear it. And you would probably fit a bottle of Heinz in there as well. And you would be the talk of your Halloween bashes, guys. Ooh, I get it, I get it. So you were looking for like a couple's costume and like you could be a hot dog and you could be carrying the Heinz. Oh my goodness, brilliant. And then your spouse could be the mustard. Halloween concept, Heinz ketchup bag, you're a hot dog. He's got mustard, but you're like, I already got ketchup. Like, I don't necessarily need your mustard. Like, it could be like Lady Boss vibes. Lady Boss vibes with this bag. Last ugly bag that I found, and I'm really trying to find like a price point for this bag, but I believe this was a bag like in the early 2000s. This is a Christian Dior bag, but it's more than a bag. It's alive. Like, literally, it's alive. It's this pink, small little Dior bag. I don't know the name of it. If you know, please put it in the comments down below, but it is this bag right here. This is like the baby cousin It's, just because it's pink. Like, it could be cute. It's like, you could tell it's early 2000s. You could see the vibe of that. And again, I think it was like, people just love carrying little dogs, right? They like little bags. They like little dogs. They like pink. And they were like, put it in a blender. Dior. Could you just imagine trying to open and close this bag? And I'm just imagining like this bag would be totally scaring me. Do you ever get that feeling like when even your hair, like have you ever been like, you're doing that and then your hair will like get stuck under your bag and like tickle under your armpit? Like, has that ever happened to you? And you're like, what the hell was that? What was that? You think it's like a spider or you think it's a bug and you're like beating it away? That would be with this bag. You put this bag and then what, like it's under your shoulder. so that it's gonna look like you have pink underarm hair. Like if you were wearing like short sleeves, I'm like, do you have like pink underarm hair? I can't even, no. It's a no for me. It's so funny. It's so funny and scary. But yeah, what scares me is that this bag actually made it to the floors. It's like these concept bags actually made it to where people can purchase it. So if you can find out how much this bag costs, or you remember when this bag came out, or any of these bags came out, please put it in the comments down below, because they are so ugly. They're so scary. But yeah, which ones would you rock? Which ones do you think you could make work? Me, definitely, it's the hula hoop Chanel bag at pickup. I just could see myself at pickup with the hula hoop Chanel bag. Okay, guys, that is everything. Let me know if you liked this. You like looking at the scariest handbags, because I'm planning to look at the scariest shoes from these popular designers and also some of the scariest fashion trends. Let me know if you enjoy this in the comments down below. And if you hated it, shut up, because I really liked it. It was fun for me to laugh at these. So if you hated it, I guess you could tell me. Constructive criticism, just don't say to me. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye, guys.